If you play No Hesi, you know not every car is meant to cut up on these roads. Today, I'm going to show you top 5 cars you need to be swimming like a pro. First car on my list is the BMW 340i F30. So the reason I picked this car is it got some get down to it, man. It is stable enough, like the stability wise, you could crank it in. It's fine. Obviously, don't go too crazy with it. The reason I like the F30 a little bit more than a lot of other BMWs, especially in the public servers, it doesn't feel boatish. Like a lot of BMWs tend to feel very boatish. This car doesn't feel like that, especially if you drop a tune on it. I'm going to preface this by saying, you know, any car that you really drive, especially on this list, drop a tune on it. So yeah, man, it's pretty quick. It gets down. You can get some decent speeds if you want to, you know, drive like a maniac. It does just fine. And don't be afraid to, you know, whip it like that. You know, this car can take it. But yeah, I mainly did this one for number 5 because, like I said, it's a public server. I'm pretty sure they have this in tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, but just in case if nobody wants to pay for the membership, you have access to a good car that cuts up pretty good. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. And like I said, find a tune and setup exchange. Find a tune that works best for your driving style. And this car definitely gets my number 5. Hold on, I just want to give you a couple more clips so you know I'm not bugging. I don't know why. Okay. All right. All right. Apparently, I'm not an elite driver. All right. Next car on the list: BMW X3M. I know what you're thinking. A big old SUV cutting in traffic. Yeah, that shouldn't work. Oh, trust me, it does. The reason why this car is in my top 5, there was a video I did with one of my boys. We were following some guy. He just randomly wanted to tag along with us, but he passed us, and he was in this like wilding, bro. Like I'm telling you, like going extreme illegal speeds, like pretty much cutting up like that. And we was like, yo, he's getting out. So we followed him for like a good, I don't know, 2 minutes. Not even, but we followed him for like a good 20 minutes, bro. Yes, it's big, it's bulky, but bro, it works. For being a BMW, you already know it's powerful. Got some speed to it. Like you can get up pretty fast. It hits some egregious cuts. Like, you know, bro, this thing gets down, bro. Don't be afraid to whip it either. I'm telling you. So ever since then, this car has been my favorite car. Hold on. I had to do this justice. Yeah, no, I had to drop a tune on this. Hold on. This car should not be cutting up like this, bro. Like, why? Like, yo, like, bro, come on, dude. So yeah. That's number 4. So on to the next car. Next car on the list, Lexus LFA. So I know this car is number 3. Now, while it's at my number 3, this is the number 1 car in exotic servers. This car handles so beautifully, bro. You don't gotta be afraid to, and don't be afraid to whip this car, bro. I'm telling you. You can get some decent cuts in. This car is good, man. It's good. You know, take your time. You do your proper cuts. You don't, you know, don't be overconfident. You know, obviously just drive how you would normally drive in a car. Get some good cuts in, man. It's about getting points at the end of the day if you don't have no Hesi. Or if you just want to cut, you could be an idiot. But yeah, man, this car, and I like, because now that I got a Moser, bro, like, as soon as I start going fast, like, I feel the wheel just, like, stiffened up. Pause. But yeah, man, this is a good car if you want to have some serious traction and you know it's not going to spin on you when you try to make a tight cut. So, Lexus LFA, top 3 for a reason. Number 1 for exotic cars. Next car on the list, Subaru WRX STI. You would think this would be number 1, right? Between this car and my number 1 car, it was kind of hard to place one. This could be your number 1 car. For me, it's my number 2 car. And for a good reason, all right? So, you know, when you're going for a points run on No Hesi, you try every way to find some tips and tricks that can help you get an edge in the point system. The Subaru happens to be the new meta, well, was the meta of you being able to just cut up and it gets some decent points. Just because the collision box on this one, dude, you could fit into some tight corners on this car. This car, this Subaru, man, like it gets down and it picks up. Following somebody in this car, impossible, just how fast it goes. And the thing is about this car, dude, the traction on this car, bro, like you could move it. And there's nothing wrong, obviously, with a tune on it. So I got the first tune on it. It's called Godly Cut Up. Put Godly Cut Up on, traction control on 0. So even with no traction control, this thing still has the same grip. I mean, I don't know. I don't think anybody was calling it the Evo 2, but it was definitely. I think it's still widely used. I think. I don't use it that much because everybody's been using it. I like to find cars that work for me. But just to show you the idea, I'm in 6th gear right now. Pedal at about like 75%. And dude, you could easily make some decent cuts, bro. Like it's insane how good this car is. I'm probably gaining so many points, but I'm not going for point runs, bro. But there's a reason why this car is oh, dude. Let me go in this way. Whoop, whoop. Yo, bro, this grip on this car is ridiculous, bro. So if you're finding yourself struggling and the car's getting away from you and stuff, and you want to try this out, try this car, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know, but I'm talking to people that are just starting off and feel like they're struggling. So yeah, get this car, the Subaru STI, WRX STI. Drop the godly cut-up tune on it. You're gonna have some insane cut-ups on this, bro. I'm telling you. I low-key want to go for a points run in this car again. I haven't used this car in so long. Oh, dude, like it's just so good and it's so smooth. Like overall, all like balanced car of speed and balance, bro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is still like in the top of the leaderboards in this car. I believe. I don't know. I don't check the leaderboards. So yeah, this car number 2 for a reason. It could easily be number 1 depending on who you talk to, but it's my number 2. Number 1 on the list, BMW E46. Could that have the Subaru been number 1? Yes. I picked this one because it's literally my favorite car, bro. I don't know what happened for me to find this car, but I think I was having a bad recording day or something. Like no car was working. I was like, dude, I don't want to use the Subaru. So I was like, okay, let me use this car. I just came across it. The first day I used it, oh my goodness, bro. I was like, this car is so fast. Like it gets down. It feels very fun. It's hard to explain, but it's very light. I dropped a tune on it, right? It's called Evo 2.0. And I don't know. So the Evo was that car apparently. I didn't like it. I didn't like the Evo as a lot of people did. For some reason, I don't know. It maybe because I wasn't as good as in the game as I am now. But it's very similar. This car is very similar as far as driving style. Like you could really get down. Like if you want to go fast, I know I'm going fast and I'm going insane, but if you really cut up how you're supposed to, worry about do different cuts on No Hesi, and just driving how you're supposed to drive, not like an idiot, you could rack up so much points on this, bro. Like I'm telling you, this is how I beat my personal best. I beat my personal best with this car. Yeah, you don't have to be scared with this car, bro, at all. You could jerk this car. Pause. Hey, yo, pause. You can't really turn your wheel as hard as you can with the Subaru. But the speed makes up for this, bro. It gets down. I'm telling you, it gets down, bro. You got some good acceleration if you want to go fast. And don't be scared to do some cuts like that. So, this car is definitely my top 1 for a reason because it's just fun, bro. Like, I don't get bored driving this car. Let me give you some first person. Yo, it's like, bro, this thing is so good, bro. Yeah, bro, this car amazing. That's why it's my top 1. So yeah, hopefully you guys can use these top 5 cars if you're, like you say, if you're struggling or you're new to No Hesi. These cars definitely will get you started and like they feel good. I try to pick cars that were like somewhat similar as far as like handling. That's what really matters, and I feel like when you're cutting up, handling. Let me know if your top 5 is different from mine. I want to see what cars you guys use. But for right now, these are my top 5. Hopefully these cars help you on your No Hesi journey and you become a pro swimmer like your boy. If you guys enjoyed the video at any point, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.